I am Jonathan Knight, and this is B-Movie Madness. The movie I'm going to talk about today, well, I got another new release from SOV Horror that I'm going to be talking about, and it's a really special one. Now, I've said that like a million times before, but this one is an SOV Drive-In double feature. And I don't know about anyone else, but I love the Drive-In. I grew up going to the Drive-In. I haven't been like in 5 years. I know like Drive-Ins are the new, people are going to them now due to all this craziness going on in the world. But I've been to one since 2015, so I need to get back. But when Tony said he was releasing a drive-in double feature, I was like, sold. No matter what, sold. Now, what are the two movies? Well, they are the one, the only, the legendary drive-in double feature of Crimson Heather and Lust of the Vampire Hookers. Trying to get that glare off. Both of these are directed by Joe Sherlock, and if you don't remember, I reviewed one of Joe Sherlock's SOVs a month or so back, Bloody Red Lips of Blood, which was another vampire movie. This is more vampire movies. He did these first. These are both from 1999, I believe. Yeah, 1999. Altogether, you know, with the drive-in stuff, it runs about an hour and 50 minutes, and I will tell you the individual times for the movie, because I'm going to review the title separately, and then I'm going to talk about the overall experience with the drive-in, or with the drive-in double feature. So what are these movies about? Well, Crimson Heather is about a sexy bloodsucker, trying to get that glare off, is about a sexy bloodsucker. Heather tries to maintain her lust-filled undead lifestyle, but is constantly thwarted by annoying, mindless mortals. Now, of the two movies, on here, Crimson Heather was probably my favorite of the two. This one runs about 36 minutes. It was a lot of fun. I would say my absolute favorite thing about it is Shannon Barksdale performance as Heather. I hope I got her name right. She plays the lead vampire, Heather. I thought she did a fantastic job. In fact, I thought everybody in it did a pretty good job, but I thought she, being the main character, she really kept me invested watching for those 36 minutes. She was a lot of fun. What I mentioned in Bloody Red Lips of Blood about the vampire fangs, I say the same thing here. I thought they looked really good. I've seen a lot of low-budget productions with a lot of shitty-looking vampire fangs. I thought these looked pretty good. There's a lot of blood, a lot of bloody bites. You'll get the blood part of it. You'll get your bloodlust quenched with this one. It's pretty bloody. I really like the finale. Joe Sherlock has a role in it as like a sleazy, scummy kind of landlord, and he's really funny in it. John Bowker, who plays man on a mission for revenge, he did a pretty good job as well. The makeup effects, there is a cross burn that's actually really well done. Like I said, there's a staking that's well done. The blood is and the fangs are pretty good looking. So overall, this was a really fun 36 minutes. I highly enjoyed this one. I actually might enjoy this one a little bit more of Bloody Red Lips of Blood. The only thing Bloody Red Lips of Blood had, that would put this one above it, and I'll be perfectly honest, neither of these two movies have nudity in it, which is kind of funny considering the titles. Bloody Red Lips of Blood had a lot of nudity in it, and that's the reason I would put it maybe above this. Now, it didn't bug me that it didn't have nudity in it. There is a lot of teasing, and there's a lot of, almost nudity. But I can understand people being disappointed, but I still really enjoyed Crimson Heather despite the lack of nudity. Now, the second feature, Lust of the Vampire Hookers, that one's about a group of sultry vampires who are running an alcohol-only escort service. Little do they know, their customers know, blood is the only thing these girls suck. I'm sorry, I'm kind of speech. This one runs slightly longer at about 53 minutes. I didn't enjoy this one as much as Crimson Heather. I will say that it was still a fun time. The vampire fangs, I think they mentioned on the commentary track that they don't look as that good. I thought they looked pretty good. Not as good as Crimson Heather and Bloody Red Lips of Blood, but I thought the vampire fangs were good. There's a lot of blood. Sadly, like I said before, there's no nudity, despite the title. I was more surprised than disappointed, but like I said, if you want your nudity fixed in SOV, check out Bloody Red Lips of Blood. But I thought the story was fun. I liked the whole thing about escort service for vampire hookers. I thought the acting was good. Shannon Blaisdell, that's her name, right? I'm sorry, I try to memorize it. Shannon Blaisdell, who played Heather in the first movie, she has a small role in this. She was really good in this one as well. John Bowker actually has another role as well. He's really good. Tom Schafer, who was in Bloody Red Lips of Blood, who has sadly passed away, he has a small role in this. It was great seeing him because he's one of the things I enjoyed the most about Bloody Red Lips of Blood. There's a lot of blood in this as usual. The vampire, like I said, things look good. I thought the ending, which was a nice call out to Humanoids from the Deep, was really, really cool. I appreciate that. But overall, yeah, this one as well was fun. Not as fun as Crimson Heather, but together with the drive-in double feature, they make an awesome double feature. So that's what I'm going to talk about now. How was the experience as the drive-in part of it? Now, you can watch these movies on their own, or you can watch them drive-in style. I highly, highly recommend drive-in style. Not saying that these movies aren't fun on their own, but the drive-in style really makes them more entertaining. Each film is preceded and follows a drive-in reel. The old snack bar routines, the radio about the speakers you hang off your window, those kind. They're really old school ones, and quite a few of them I remember very fondly. And in fact, I used some of them before on a project that I never finished. It was a long time ago, but the snack bar one in particular, especially the one about the kid wanting to own a candy store, I love that one. There's some trailers for other Joe Sherlock stuff, so I definitely, if you plan on picking this up, watch it in drive-in style, because it takes our two already fun movies and it just makes it more entertaining. So I do recommend if you watch it for the first time. Now, what are the special features? Well, there is 2 commentary tracks by Joe Sherlock and John Bowker. They each, Crimson Heather and Wells of the Vampire Hookers, all have a commentary track. They play separately, so it doesn't play over the whole drive-in thing. And if you listen to Joe's commentary track for Bloody Red Lips of Blood, it's a highly informative and fun track. He talks about the casting, he talks about the inspiration for the title for Crimson Heather, the cast, everything. It's really, really highly informative and funny. There's a lot of joke cracking, especially about stuff that is in the movies that maybe some young kids wouldn't recognize, like new, like older, like technology and stuff. Really fun stuff. There's the making of Crimson Heather and the making of Wells of the Vampire Hookers. These are about 4 or 5 minutes apiece. They're basically interviews with Joe Sherlock, John Bowker, and 2 other people, and I can't remember at the moment. The makeup artist and one of the other actors. I apologize deeply for not including their names. But these are basically the commentary tracks in video form, but shortened down to 4 or 5 minutes. They go into detail about the title, the casting, much like the commentary track. So if you're not a commentary track person, then the video interviews will be, I would recommend the video interviews. There is behind-the-scenes still galleries for both films, just pictures from behind the scenes and all that. I always like seeing that stuff. Newer movies don't do that anymore, but there's the original release trailers. They're the trailers for the original releases that came out. I would like to say these were originally released in a VHS double feature, so Tony is recreating that by adding the drive-in aspect to it. There's the SOV Horror.com trailer vault. It has trailers for upcoming releases and some of the older stuff. Also, it doesn't say it in the back here, but you can watch the drive-in ads on their own. There's 3 drive-in ad reels. So if you're not wanting to watch the drive-in mode, but you want to see what the drive-in stuff is, you can watch that individually. There's also the original cover art for Lust of the Vampire Hookers, and of course the CD. But here is that, and that says on top, campy, blood-drenched fun, plus Crimson Heather says on the bottom. But yeah, I highly, if you're a Joe Sherlock fan, you probably already have this or seen this, but if you've seen Bloody Red Lips of Blood and you like that one, I highly recommend checking this out. I thought both films together in the drive-in mode were a lot of fun. So get your favorite snack, your favorite drink, your favorite candy. If you do eat candy, sit back and just have a blast with this one, because I really did have a good time with this one. Now, before I go, I want to remind you that you can purchase this now along with The Sadness. These both came out last week. You can check out my review for this one. On my channel now. So you can buy both of these now. So I recommend picking both up. last but not least, you got until December 31st to pick up Deck the Hall. Sorry, you got until December 31st to pick up the Josh Swires SOV double feature of Deck the Halls and Humble Foreskin. This goes out of print on December 31st. So if you plan on picking it up, you need to do so by then. It's only $6. If you're a fan of Josh's work with Chris Seaver, you will absolutely enjoy these. Last but not least, what am I talking about? That was last. If you can pick up any of these at sovhorror.com, and if you see this kick-ass shirt, you can pick up the merchandise as well. I'll have direct links to everything down below. If you need a coffee cup, stickers, t-shirts, pillows, posters, it's all on there. So I will be doing another SOV horror review in January, and I'm going to try to do a Christmas-related review before Christmas. If I don't do that, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. But if you see me again, I'll just say the same thing. But if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell. What is your favorite vampire movie? It could be shot in video, it could be film, it don't matter. What's your favorite vampire movie? I'm interested in knowing. But that's all for now. I'm Jonathan. It's the Big Bang Movie Madness. Thanks for watching.